You've seen 1,000 squad wipes, but you've probably never noticed the one thing that actually makes them happen. It's not the aim. It's not the movement. It's something happening right here that 99% of players completely ignore. In this video, I'm breaking down some 1v4. No fake hype. No lucky shots. Just a strategy that feels like cheating once you understand it. If you've ever felt like you did everything right and still died, this is why. Pay close attention to the next few minutes, because once you see this, you'll never look at a fight the same way again. Right here, most players would panic and start shooting, but look at what I'm doing. I saw the full squad on my right, but I didn't give away my position. This is the ghost trap. I stayed completely still until they moved into my kill zone. Why? Because the moment they think they are safe is exactly when they are most vulnerable. They never saw it coming. One full spray, and the entire squad is down. Even the guy with the auto-revive didn't stand a chance. See that? The fight wasn't won with the P90. It was won in those 5 seconds when I chose not to move. That's the difference between a survivor and a predator. I told you I'd show you a sight worth seeing. Just look to the left. See that drop? There's a car parked right under it and a squad waiting. That's exactly where I jumped out. Instantly dropped the first guy, but I knew his teammates would immediately try to cover him. So I didn't overstay. I used my cover tree. This is a tip of you guys: use cover. I immediately try a grenade, but didn't get anything. One more time started cooking a grenade for the drop, but then I spotted another one standing near by the tree on the left. I adjusted my aim and knocked him down instantly. Then, I threw another grenade toward the drop just to keep them sweating. Now, here's the risky part. I had to push through the open with zero cover. Constant cover fire. This isn't another tip if you don't have cover. Fire while moving the next cover. I kept spraying into the smoke while moving so they couldn't peek me. I knew exactly where they were positioned behind that car. I didn't stop shooting until the guy being revived and the one reviving him were both finished. Clean 1 versus 4. I spotted a full squad while passing the apartment recall area. I knew a direct rush would be suicide, so I decided to play with their heads. I drove around their building twice, blaring the horn to provoke them. Once I had their attention, I pulled up at a nearby compound. Things got heated quickly. One of them rushed my position in a vehicle. I lined up a DBS shot. It was a direct headshot, but somehow he survived. I didn't panic. I cooked a frag grenade and tossed it right at him, taking him down. Then, his teammate rushed in to go for the revive. I threw another grenade to stop them. But instead of the new guy, I got the finish on the first player I had knocked. I threw one more grenade at the teammate, and even though it didn't get the knock, I knew he was heavily damaged. Knowing he was weak, I didn't hesitate. I leapt straight off the rooftop, caught him off guard, and blasted him with the DBS to finish him off. Now, only to her left. To keep the pressure on, I jumped back in my car, hit the horn again, and circled the building to lure them out. I entered the compound while they were still outside. I spotted one near the base of a tree and instantly took him down. Suddenly, the last man charged at me, but my DBS was ready. I dropped him instantly. 1 versus 4 squad wipe complete. Pachinki is heating up. I spotted one guy camping the rooftop of the 3-story near the shop. I took my position on the opposite squad house roof to get the perfect angle. I landed the shots and knocked him on the roof. He crawled down to the 3rd floor. His teammate rushed in from the ground. I tried to tag him, but missed. I cooked a grenade for the 2nd floor, but he timed his push perfectly to the 3rd. The nade went off below him, but I wasn't done yet. I had vision on them reviving, so I stayed aggressive and got another knock. But then, disaster, a teammate from the left side rooftop caught me off guard and knocked me. They thought the threat was over. Luckily, I had a self-aid kit. I crawled into cover and started reviving. Right then, their teammate from the recall center pulled up in a vehicle to join the party. He thought I was out of the game. The second I popped back up, I beamed the driver. He didn't even see it coming. Now they're panicking. The guy who knocked me threw a smoke to revive his squad near the 3-story. I didn't wait. I jumped across to the adjacent building, flanked their smoke, and caught them right in the middle of the revive. One clean spray, and that's a squad wipe. Never count me out. I want to be completely honest with you. In my last video, I said maybe only 10 people would watch this. But 132 of you showed up. To a small creator like me, that's not just a number, it's the reason I keep going. Thank you for being here. But gaming ain't always about the wins you see. Look at this. I had the chance, I had the plan, but I failed. In this heat of the moment, I chose this move. Now, I want to ask you, if you were in my shoes, would you have done the same? Or, would you have played it differently? Please, let me know your strategy in the comments. I'm still learning, and your advice means the world to me. See you in the next one.